Welcome back. We're in another video. I want to talk about this is for the men out there. Before you do anything stupid, right? Make sure the girl that you with is not crazy. Be careful when you break her heart, right? Before anything, be careful. These girls, when you break their heart, right? They get crazy. You don't know what's gonna happen when you sleep with them. After you sleep with them, when you break their heart, they're gonna go wreak havoc in your life. They're gonna follow you around, exhibit all these psychotic personalities, destroy. Some of my friends I know, right? Broke girl's heart. They follow him around. She destroyed his car, right? Stuff like that. That's one example. Another example is if you break her heart, right? She can get you for child support, for saying that you grape her, for saying all these stuff just to destroy your life. Gentlemen out there, that's why you gotta be careful who you date before you do anything stupid, right? You gotta vet her, read her out. Is she crazy or isn't she crazy? Unfortunately, we live in 2023 where it's hard to tell whether she's crazy or not, because you think that she's a good girl. Next thing you know, when you break her heart, she's a psychotic woman. Alright? Excuse me. Alright? She's a psychotic woman. That's why I'm saying to you guys, be careful who you plant your seed in. You don't know what type of girl out there. You don't know how crazy they are. Like the Michael Jackson song said, Billie Jean's, right? She's just a girl who said, I am the one, but the kid's not my, son, right? Girls can say all these stuff to you. Say all this stuff about you. Like the girl in the mattress girl, right? I think there's a controversy where this girl claimed that this guy, grape her or something like that. And the story wasn't like that. It was proven he was innocent. Then she went around the campus carrying a mattress, trying to get him expelled, ruin his life, right? That's why you gotta be careful with these women, guys. You don't know how psychotic they are. You don't know how crazy they are, right? They go to as far as, after you sleep with them, they go as far as stealing your seed, right? And just try to do whatever they can, try to get pregnant. It's 2023. You can't trust most of these girls out there. I'm not trying to say you can't trust all of them. You can't trust most of them. That's why you gotta be prepared. Try to be secure, right? Watch your back, cause you don't know what's gonna happen. You can date this girl, next you know you don't like her, then you break up with her, you reject her, then you get her through her head. This becomes psychotic, crazy. She follow you around, stalking you, stuff, right? Destroying your car, put sugar in gas tank, do all this stuff. Like one of my friend, he dated this girl, he don't like her, he dumped her, right? After he dumped her, she got crazy, follow him around, right? Key his car, push his bumper in, break his car, break his window, all this stuff. Do you want that to happen to you guys? You gotta be careful. I'm not saying that to avoid women entirely, but be careful who you date. You gotta vet these girls. Let them down easily. I don't know how to let them down, man. These girls are crazy. No matter how you tell them, right? Whatever, how soft you tell them no, how nicely you put them down. Say you don't want them. You don't want this relation to go further. For some reason, women cannot take rejection lightly, right? One thing in the world that they don't like is men to reject them, right? They want the upper hand. They want the power. This power of controlling men. This power of letting men go. That's somehow their power. But when that power get used around them, like if a guy dated a girl and he don't want to date her no more, and he rejected her, dump her, they get, depending who it is, they get super mad, super vulnerable, super psychotic, super crazy. They don't like that. They don't like rejected. This is why most of the time, girls don't ask guys out. Girls never do that. That's not within a girl's nature. Because you know why? Girls hate being rejected. They hate it more than guys do, right? Guys hate rejected, right? But the thing is, guys learn how to adapt to it. Women, they just can't handle that for some reason. They just can't handle rejection as well as guys do. I guess because guys has been, going through rejection most of his life, he's conditioned to it, right? This is why I tell guys, if you want to ask somebody out, if you want to build up the confidence, you gotta go out there and just do it. Don't be scared of rejection. Don't be scared of rejection, because rejection is like pain, right? You learn from your pain. Once you get rejected over and over and over, you're emotionless to it. You're emotionless to rejection, and that will build up the confidence when you talk to girls, right? That's one of the steps to be more confident, is getting rejected a lot. You're gonna build a thicker skin when it comes to rejection. For some reason, girls can't do that. It's not reciprocal to women. Women cannot handle rejection as well as guys do. This is why you don't see women ask guys out. And when women do that, right, when they get rejected, it's detrimental to them. It's hard feeling. It hits them hard. They go into like a deep depressions. They might say they might deny it, but in actuality, it eats them up inside. They don't like that feeling of being rejected. Because through all their life, right, they're being catered to, right? They've been saying that you're beautiful, you can do whatever you want, right? They will never tell people never tell them the cold hard truth. People have been catering to their feeling their whole life. So then this idea of rejection they're not common to it. They're not used to it. This is why women can't take rejection rightly, because throughout their whole life they were treated like princesses, Disney princesses. Right? That they could do anything, get anything they want. Which is true. People have been doing that. Because of this, it only leave a negative experience for a woman. Because when she had to venture off to the real world, she can't handle rejection nicely, right? She can't handle rejection nicely. They don't know how to build. They don't know how to build a shield against that. I'm not saying all of them. Some of them do. The ugly women, ugly women is totally different. Ugly women, because they know that they're not good looking, right? They're less susceptible to it. Let's say that. They're still vulnerable, right? They're still vulnerable, but they're less susceptible because they know they don't get enough validation from guys. But the pretty woman, man, if a pretty woman get rejected, man, that's like they get hit hard. They fell into a deep depressions, right? That's why pretty women is usually, there's some axis, right? The scale, right? The hotness and craziness scale. Like the hotter you are, the crazier you will be, and the less hotter they are, right? The less crazy there will be, right? And there's like a middle between, right? You have to be between average and unaverage, so you could be hot and average, right? So the less crazy they are, right? But anyway, the more hot they are, the more of a 10 they are, the more crazy they are when people reject them. They get psychotic. They hit the crazy scale. That's why I'm saying you gotta be careful who you date, especially 2023. Especially if she's super beautiful, right? Especially if she's a 10, you gotta be careful. Right? Because it's the 10 that's been catered to her whole life. Who people never tell them, right? People always tell them that they're beautiful, right? They never had any negative comments about them. It's the 10 that you want to look out for. Right? They get super crazy. Right? So the point of this video is you gotta be careful who you date. Because you have to date, you got to be strategic when you date, right? You got to be strategic. That's why I'm a plain Jane type of guy. I don't date super hot girls. I know my lead. I know my level. I date my own scale. I don't date anything above me, because anything above me, you're asking for trouble. I'm asking for trouble, man. If she's hotter than I am, right? If she's in a different lead than I am, there's a possibility she might hit a crazy thing, right? And I'm realistic. Like if she know that she's out of my league or above my league, she's not gonna go for me. That's why I don't know where your scales are. Right? Date people on your own league. That's what I'm saying. But for me, I don't date girls with all this makeup and plastic makeup and all this stuff, right? I only go for plain Janes. Right? Girls do not, to me, a plain Jane, when she don't wear makeup, it shows me that she's comfortable with herself. When a girls don't wear makeup or dress up too much, too flary, that means she is comfortable with herself. Comfortable with herself, showing herself to the public the way she is, the way who she are, right? But don't get me wrong, they could be crazy as well. But they're less crazy than the people that have to wear all those makeup, concealing, right? All this makeup to hide the true personality, right? Because if she had to do all that stuff, what else is she hiding? You don't know anything else besides that. How subconscious is she? How insecure is she? If she had to wear all this makeup to cover all those imperfections, right? How insecure is she, right? The most beautiful women are the most insecure women out there. They're the most insecure women because they're so insecure. If you reject them, they get crazy, psychotic, to the level they follow you home, destroy your property, burn all your stuff, right? Not only that, legal action, take you to court and put you in jail. Do you want that to happen to you? Put you in jail. Say, then she get pregnant by somebody else. Say that's your kid to punish you. I'm just giving that possibility. Right? I'm not saying this is factual or anything like that. I'm just giving you examples. Right? The thing that she might do. Right? This is why you gotta be careful. How to break a heart? Who to break? I mean, how Be careful who hurt you break. Right? Sometimes to break up with a woman, the best thing is just to text them because you don't want to deal with that. Just cut off cold turkey, or just ghost them. I mean, unfortunately, this is the reason why men ghost, because guys do that because they don't know how the girl react. Right? They don't want to take the responsibility of her doing some nefarious thing on him. Right? This is why guys ghost a girl. They don't want to go through the trouble of facing the consequences of what if she's crazy and stuff. This is why when guys break up with girls, they usually take the easy way out. If he break up with a girl face to face, God knows what she's gonna do. The consequences you don't know what the consequences are. She might go around and start doing some crazy stuff, breaking all your property. Alright? So this is when I say be careful and who heart you break, right? Be careful who heart you break, and this goes for guys too, but it's not as much because guys, be careful. If it's vice versa, guys could be crazy too. Let's say that. Be careful who heart you break. Let's say that. For guys and girls, but mainly for this video is for girls. This video is for men, and it's for men to look out for how psychotic girls can be when you break their heart. But on that note, let me know what you think. This is not a different answer. This is why I think this is my perspective. This is my observations and my point of view. All right. If you have something else different, leave a comment below and share it with everybody else. On that note, thank you for watching, and I'll check you guys in the next video. Thanks. Peace.